The Sidemen are absolute internet legends. They have one of the biggest and best channels that you can find on YouTube. They have XIX Vodka, they have their clothing line. What about the success of KSI, the boxing, and Prime? They also have Sides, their incredible looking food, which I'm sadly yet to try. But Sides sponsor a small non-league football team in the south of England. When I found this out, I knew I had to visit. I do think they also sell Prime. I hope they haven't sold out, and I hope they're not selling it for 100 quid, much like Wakey Wines, although I probably know they're not. Right, Farnham Town, let's go. Here we are, holiday in Farnborough. This is always part of the fun, isn't it? There's something on the GoPro there. This is always part of the fun for me, coming away and showing you guys the hotels as well. So yeah, holiday in Farnborough. Here we go. Right, let me show you around the executive room. I don't even know if I booked an executive room. Firstly, the view. Will we have bins? We usually do. No bins. Wow, here we go. Hello sunshine, Farnborough. This is alright, look. When it's got USB ports, we can have the cameras on charge later. Kit Kat, don't know if that's free, but if it is, we'll be making the most of that. Tea and coffee, let's get some light on. There we go, look at that, illuminated. Bathroom check. There's the vlogger in the mirror. This will do for a non-league away day. I absolutely love these trips when I come away from Scotland where I live and visit different teams I've never seen before, but as you can tell with me driving around and having to book hotels and stuff, it does get expensive, and that is where I really need to thank my sponsors. So FOTMob, a huge thank you for supporting me and sponsoring this video. Guys, it is a completely free app for you to download. If you use my link at the top of the description box below and a pinned comment, then they will know it's come from this video and they'll be really happy with me and this channel, but it will really improve your football supporting experience. Honestly, it's an amazing app and I use it all the time. And something special and something relevant to today that I can show you that is still in the app is their stats from the Sidemen charity match. Now, the Sidemen charity match finished 8-7 and you can still go on and look at the stats. Look at the Sidemen team. The defenders obviously didn't get a very good rating. The only one in there who scored or got an assist was Wroetoshaw, centre back on the day with an assist. Look, even Mr. Beast was right in midfield, got a 6.4. But then, I mean, look at that. Miniminter, a 10-star rating. I think it's only Miniminter and Messi in the history of this app who have a 10-star rating. It's quite amazing. 3 assists and 3 goals. I think Vicstar opened the scoring that day. Oh no, he scored the first goal for Sidemen. He didn't open the scoring on the match, but sensational. It's not just the Sidemen stats that you can see from that game, but you can also see the YouTube All-Star ratings and stats as well. I'm not going to show you it just now in this segment of the video because I want you to go and download the app yourself. If you want to see how Will and E got on, legends like Chunks and Anisong Gibb and Theo Baker, if you want to check out their stats, see how many goals they scored and what their ratings were, then download the app. Like I say, it really helps me out. It will really help you out. It will help FOTMob out too. It's a win-win-win.
My name's Jack and I'm the videographer here at Farnham.
And how would you say, you said you've been here since October, right?
Yes, at the start of the season.
How would you say things have changed at the club? Obviously, we can see the Sidemen, and you were here at the game they were at as well, right?
Yes. Yeah, I kind of got thrown in the deep end a little bit with my first kind of proper game here being the first game of the season against Jersey, which we had a lot of people down. Yeah. I can't remember the exact number, but it was very high. And yeah, it's been great to see how the club has changed. You know, you might have more people have come down because of the videos, and you know, we've got the Prime stuff and it's being sponsored by the Sides food as well. Yeah, it's just crazy. It's put Farnham on the map a little bit more. Yeah, I bet a lot of people have heard of Farnham now, probably because of their sponsorships and all that kind of stuff as well. Yeah, well, we've obviously got the away kit, which you know, the pink one, and you know, people are buying them just because of the Sides sponsorship on there, but then as well as being, you know, in the videos, them wearing it, and yeah. So less about them then. I'm sure everybody knows who the Sidemen are. What kind of content are you putting out on the Farnham channel? So we're putting out just kind of the behind the scenes. It's kind of like the, you know, we call it the non-league diaries, and it's kind of what it is. You know, you see things that you don't see on the pitch, you know, some meetings, some interviews, like the changing room kind of bits where they're talking to the players, and just kind of give you a real insight onto how non-league football works. Yeah, nice. Good. I'll include a link to it all down below so people can go check it out.
So obviously we've been to a lot of non-league stadiums on this channel before, and what I always like to do is see like how the facilities are firstly and sort of what the surroundings are like. Look at the surroundings here, look. These lovely houses. I mean, if you lived on that one up there, you wouldn't have to pay for a ticket. You could just watch from your top window. But it seems like a really, really nice little town here in Surrey. But then you also look at the facilities of the club. And one of the things I always check to look for is like sponsors. They've got sponsors all the way around. Not just Sidemen and their sides, which are over there, but loads of companies. So they're a really well sort of run club by the first impressions of things.
I'm Frankie Hobbs. I'm club secretary here at Farnham Town.
And how would you say the sponsorship of sides and obviously stocking Prime and stuff has changed at the club?
Well, look, I think it's definitely shone a light. I think Farnham Town in the town has done a really good job over the last couple of years, but what it's done is allow us to tap into a wider fan base.
Yep.
People outside of Farnham from a load of different countries have heard of us now. So it's really raised the profile. And I think it ultimately has helped us in terms of attendances and merch sales. For our level, we sell. We launched our new away kit, the pink shirt, and that now sells at like a rate which a conference or a conference South club would be happy with. So
what level are you at then compared to the conference?
So we're step 5. So it means we're 5 steps away from the Football League. So there's the same difference between us and Wrexham as there is between Wrexham and Liverpool.
Okay, yeah. And you're selling as many kits as a team like Wrexham.
Yeah, exactly. Well, probably not Wrexham with what's going on with them, but a typical sort of conference side.
Yeah.
And the Prime stuff, I think we're always looking at ways in which we can, our background is social media and on the internet, so we try and look at ways in which we can sort of have a bit of fun and
nice.
Get publicity really. Ultimately, this is a publicity game. Yeah. We want. Our attendances have now gone up to over 300 a game, which is for this level.
What were they previously then?
Yeah, so they're up about 60-70% from last year. They were around 180, 190 last year. So
I find that there's a lot of people out there who are probably sick of Chelsea, Man City, the Super League and all that, and want to actually get involved with more grassroots non-league football.
Well, the thing is, right, like a club like Farnham, we're known as our business. The business is set up in a way where it's a community interest club. So no shareholder or no director can take a penny out. Brilliant. So every penny that is made here on a match day, at the bar, at the burger stand, goes straight back into the club, and it pays for things like these new railings, the new stand that will come behind me.
Yep.
So every penny that you put in gets into the club, and it becomes a sort of community hub.
And just finally, then, just explain the new stand to everyone. It's going to be behind you, right?
Yeah, so new stand will be here. You can see there where the tunnel, where the police give off the pitch sign. There'll be a tunnel there. Players can go down. They'll come straight from the changing rooms. Eventually, we're going to get new changing rooms, but it's just part of the plan. So we'll have a stand of about 200 people here.
Nice.
We've got, as with the Sidemen stuff and everything that's going on, we've got hundreds of youth teams. So we get a lot of kids down here. So we really want a place to sort of make sure they're safe and make sure. They're not playing football on the hill, basically.
Yeah, okay, cool.
But yeah, it's really exciting.
The teams are getting announced here, and I think he's announcing the away team just now. I'm sure Conor Gallagher's brother's playing. Hang on. Let's see if we hear a Gallagher.
Number 10, Jordan Gallagher.
Gallagher, there you go, Jordan Gallagher. I'm sure he's Conor Gallagher's brother, and I think their dad might be the manager of the away team, and they're top of the league. Farnham aren't doing as well this year, but they've had some sort of new managers come in, new coaches come in. I think they're just trying to sustain for this season and then really kick on next season. But I'm halfway through my dirty fries here. These are sensational. I was going to try and get a shirt, but for some reason I think whoever usually runs the shop can't make it today, so they've been selling Prime with the food. And I'll be giving you a Prime taste test in just a second. I've never had one before, but there it is. That was absolutely unreal. I love the exposure they give this club all the things like Prime and stuff, like the amount of kids that were running in and absolutely desperate to try it. Me too as well. If I put Prime in the thumbnail and it doesn't get 100,000 views, I'm going to be really annoyed. But in all seriousness, let's try it. They with everyone buying them, they just open it up a little bit, because if they sold it to you just completely closed, people would just take them and sell them on for even more. So here we go. It's a drink. It's amazing the hype that it gets. But yeah, it's a fairly nice hydration drink. It's more just having a bottle of Prime, isn't it?
Still unbalanced.
You alright, geezer? How you doing?
Yeah, I'm all good.
Good delivery here, mate.
No pressure, eh?
Oh, he's done it! Oh, that was so funny. I feel a bit bad for the Farnham fans now, but did say good delivery. So when I'm not in Scotland, I'm back down sort of near where I'm from. My southernness comes right out at me. I said, "You're right, geezer," when he came to take the corner. But yeah, Jordan Gallagher, the ball in, didn't look great at first. Then the first player missed it, and then they got to the ball eventually. About 20 minutes in here, that's 1-0 to the team who are top of the league. And also that's another reason why I love the non-league, because where else could you come where you can just have a bit of banter with the corner taker before he whips one in as well. Oh, and he scored. He scored now. He set one up and scored. Chelsea, sign him up.
Goal scorer for Greens Park Vale is number 10, Jordan Gallagher.
Oh, people still queuing up and getting their bottles of Prime look still during the game. I think we're 31 minutes in here, and it's good to see. Obviously, such big brands here connected with the club. They'll obviously be doing a lot to help the club in a lot of ways. And you see people like Wakey Wines ripping people off, and you still got like small non-league clubs here selling it for £2, as it should be. Oh, I don't think that one will count as an assist for him, but it's his ball in again. What a player. 3-0 now.
Very proud. Half time at the Memorial Ground. Farnham Town 0, Greens Park Vale 3.
Second half will be beginning soon, and yeah, really happy to be here. It's been a long time coming. I've known about this club for a while, and the involvement with the Sidemen and then them subsequently selling Prime. I've wanted to come and do a good video here for a while. Quite a topical thing right now, I suppose, but yeah, players are just coming out, and with all the Sidemen stuff and all the Prime stuff as well, we mustn't also forget that this is a small non-league club which has been here for a long time. It's called the Memorial Ground, I believe, because this area building behind me, and maybe the ground itself, was actually a memorial to the people who died in World War I, I think someone was just telling me as well. So but yeah, we are at non-league, so look, we're in this proper non-league stand here for the second half, which is about to begin.
Let's go, Fred. Quick. Oh, no. Right, that's it.
Oh,
Be quiet for about 3 seconds, it won't last long.
what's her name?
Elsa.
Elsa.
Blue Rival. Yeah, I'd like that one. It's mad. It's just normal drink.
Oh! How's that not gone in? Oh, really? Okay. Yeah. Oh, nice. What's your favourite? Is that your favourite flavour then? No. You got 5. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, you got the green there. Yeah, nice. Oh, cleared off the line. Had a few good chances now, Farnham. Gallagher's had a bit of a quieter second half, but he is over the wall for a free kick now.
Farnham Town 0, Rains Park Vale 3.
It was a tough first half for the lads, but I feel like the second half was much better. How do you think you played today?
Yeah, exactly that. I think yeah, the first half was frustrating. I think they put 5 crosses in the box and we was a mess at the back, and we got punished for it. I don't think they created anything in play, but yeah, that's effectively killed the game.
And you can hear them maybe singing in the background on the video right now. How do you think they played? They're one of the top teams in the league, right?
Yeah, top of the table. Yeah, you can see why they're top. You know, they're not a bad side, but I think they defended well. Yeah. Especially second half. We could have been 3-0 after 15 minutes of the second half. It weren't. And that's the difference in the game.
Yeah, you had a couple cleared off the line as well, didn't you?
Cleared off the line, yeah. One in the first half, cleared off the line. And a couple of half chances. So yeah, frustrating day.
And then off the pitch, there's quite a buzz around the place at the moment. What would you say to fans who maybe want to come and watch football, not just at this level, but here specifically?
Yeah. Oh, it's a good place. The club are going places. They want to go places. And at the moment, it's a little bit of a transition time with ourselves coming in. We're geared up for next season, but at the same time we've got this season to finish off, and we want to finish strong.
What a really cool club Farnham Town are. It reminds me slightly of Dulwich Hamlet, where we went in the summer in London. Sort of similar vibes with the stadium and the stuff that they've got going on sort of around it on the outside. But yeah, some really good food there. Obviously Prime is there too, but all that kind of stuff aside, like they're a really, really cool non-league club. But there's so many good teams at the moment doing really good things off the pitch in terms of like their media and the internet. Obviously today, Farnham, they're doing some great stuff on their own YouTube channel. They're obviously linked to the Sidemen. Then you've got like #United. I don't really need to explain what they're doing, but I've never made a video about them, so I'm gonna have to go soon. And then obviously Open Goal Broomhill up in Scotland, who we've covered numerous times now. Such an exciting time to be a content creator around football, because there's so many great clubs doing great things off the pitch, and a lot of them are smaller clubs, because there's a lot of bigger clubs that are really stuck in their ways and they're scared of like doing new things. But these clubs who are sort of a lot lower down the divisions are doing great new stuff, especially online, and Farnham are one of them. And I love to see it, and I love to get involved and go along and just chat to the guys off camera as well about like their content and what they've got coming up and stuff. So yeah, really interesting video and a really fun one for me to film. I hope you enjoyed it. Shame they lost, but they are playing like the best team in the league. Really funny there with Jordan Gallagher as well for the corner. That's one of my funniest moments I think I've ever captured. So yeah, really enjoyed today. Please do remember to leave a like on this video. Please do subscribe if you're new. Check out Farnham's channel as well. And remember to check out FOTMob. Please do download that. It's an amazing app, and I can't believe this one drink has become like such a sensation. It tastes okay, it's nice, but fair play to like KSI and Logan Paul for like the amount of marketing they've done on it and like just how popular it is. I've never known anything like it, but yeah, funny times, innit? Strange times we live in. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.